The Abbasids were known for their development of arts, scholarship, and science during the golden age of Islam. They're located in the northeast of the southern Levant, with the city of Baghdad as their capital. Golden age of Islam. Their armies might not be large, though they are known for fierce resistance against any invading force in their land. Whenever Abbasids are called, you can expect to see a forest of green warriors specializing in fighting with heavy weaponry. See whenever Abbasid.
Huh? 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 Huh?
So, I understand. Now we understand what was. Oh boy. Oh, there we are. Hey, everybody, we're here. We did it. Hey. So glad you guys missed my really bad English accent. Really bad. Bad. But now that here I can redeem with a good English accent. Is that how it goes? That not be. I don't have to make you guys uncomfortable. I don't have to do an accent. But I could. I could do it. Oh, my voice is laggy? Mike is cutting out. Shouldn't be. Oh, I'm stupid. Mike is cutting out, eh? Is it really? No, it can't. It can't be. It ain't happening. I'm literally watching it. I'm watching you guys lie in real time. What the happened? Oh, there we go. 1040. 1041. 1042. 1043. 1044. 1045. 1046. 1047. 1048. 1049. 1050. 1051. We did it. Yay. 1051, everybody. Celebrate. Everybody say yay. Everybody do the chutzpah. Whatever the hell that is. We counted. Ladies and gentlemen, we counted. Some said it couldn't been done, but we did it. All right.
Jolly Roger then. Off to see the Queen, ain't it? Right then, chaps. Today we go to Northern Levant.
And Bond has really got the luck of the draw.
Frankly, I think my British accent is quite good. It's not the best, but it is good. Everybody says, Donald, you have a great British accent. Maybe the best, not sure. I don't want to be boastful, I'm quite humble.
It's an old server. I'm busy in here, Vainwad. Yes, it's Credenzio. Goodbye.
Truly, truly, no one can parry a short sword user quite like me. Quite like Donald. Donald's the best. I can parry him all day. Wow, I'm good at it. They tried to parry me. They tried to parry the Don. It's not gonna work. It's never gonna work. You're never gonna be able to do it. I'm too fast. Even in an Australian server, you could not do it.
Didn't work. On Credenzio?
My name's not Joe Biden if I'm not a bigger blasting japper.
Why didn't that? Hmm. Oh, I see what's wrong. think. Why won't the land load, man? Why won't it load? We gotta go. I'm trying to speed run this. Discovered? Am I in live? Okay, flippin' jabbers. Flippin' blastin' jabbers. Oh. Dave, very nice. It didn't save. Oh, isn't that a treat? Didn't work. Kaput. Follow. Didn't work. Guys, Mythander's going insane, guys. We gotta start again. 10-19. 10-20. 10-21. 10-22. 10-23. 10-24. Wait a second. Here it is. Oh, I see. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I only get one Dorito chip until you correct all your tier lists. What's wrong with my tier lists? Too cool, 5 school, whoever that could be. No, it's not going to be a long tier list. It's going to be short. I'm going to get this tier list done in 10 minutes. I know the other ones took 2 hours. There it is. Now the map's explored. Woo! We did it, boys. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city. All right. Get some. I got a special button. So this is what I did. I got a stream board, and I can play these goofy sounds like this one. Haha, so goofy. But then I can also just pull up my favorite lo-fi in a second. Boom. It's already pulled up. I gotta change it to play, but... Don't worry, boys. We're starting. Welcome everybody to the Northern Levant tier list. Garrisons. Which garrison's best? We're going to find out. And we're going to do this by flying around instead of walking, in the interest of time. Doing that thing where I'm floating. Okay, first one. We have good old Satit Village. Satit Village. I actually think Satit Village is quite charming. It does have this little military camp nearby. Why am I spinning? Why? Okay, we don't know why. I'm just spinning. Okay, it's got this cool military camp nearby. Strategically pretty important because it connects to Sicily. Or Messina, rather. Very close to Thessaloniki. Is a choke point. As far as outposts go, I like Satit a lot. I know we can be a little harsh on outposts sometimes, but Satit's pretty nice. And, like, I just love Northern Levant. Like, the trees look so good. Did a really good job here. I'm going to give Satit an A tier. A tier for Satit. Let's keep moving. We're going to move south. Actually, I want to move north. Change my mind. We're going to go to St. George's. St. George's is really cool. I like the monastery. I like the name of the garrison. I love this giant bridge, which can always be fun to fight on. If you fall off it, you take quite a bit of fall damage or die. Obviously, it's a stronghold to practice Chevalier. Very nice. Looks like there's a cave nearby. Again, nothing in the cave, which I don't like, but Satit was good. St. George's, also very good. I mean, I feel like St. George's is barely not an S. I think it's high A. It's very nice. I like it a lot. It's just like a very unique look. Especially when you're comparing it to a lot of the other garrisons that we're dealing with in the other Levants. St. George's is going to get top of A right now. Next we have Psych Badur, which looks like it's gotten a pretty big touch-up lately. This is really cool. Having this giant trench down here and having this sort of fortified position above. I really like that. I really like that. I do like it. This is even better than Satit. Like, this looks really cool. Visually awesome.
Strategically, all these garrisons on the coast are pretty strategically important. I would say Sheikh is not an exception to that. Seems to really fortify and anchor this coast. Probably not super hard to take, but not easy either. Oh, mini-map broke. Oh, wait, no. And these new models are looking really good with the tents and stuff. I like it. I think Sheikh is a... I think Sheikh is a solid... A tier as well, honestly. Just really like it. There's a lot of good stuff in Northern, so don't be surprised as we keep going. This is cool. It's like my mini map broke. Excuse me. Markab Castle, the fortress on the hill. Wall design's very unique and cool, which I appreciate. Thank you, Roblex, for the bless you. Looks really cool. Is very cool. I would say... And yeah, this might be another A tier. Like, just the way that this looks from down here. Oh boy, another cave. Okay, there's actually stuff in this cave. Still no way to mine, but... I do think it'd be cool if there was like a little hidden entrance up into the castle from down here. That is cool. I definitely like these little cave touch-ups. God, Northern is such a cool region. Really is. I think Merkab gets another A tier as well. Yeah, we're gonna put Merkab in A tier. All A's so far. We're off to a flying start. Literally, because I'm floating. Alright, next one. What is the tier list if I just... What if they all just were A tier? That'd be kind of fun. B8. Yeah, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. It's another good one. This is really cool. I don't really know how I feel about the tent facing that direction. Might just be an asset replacement issue. I'm stuck! Okay. Strategically not as important, but still cool. There's some cool quarry stuff up here. Some models that are flipped upside down because of the asset replacement. Still haven't been fixed. B8 you shoot is very cool. I think it's another A tier, honestly. Oh my god. This is gonna seem like a meme. Just below, I think above Satit as well. It's just very cool, just geographically. A lot of the garrisons over here are just really cool, neat. Like, this is just an awesome shot. Am I biased? No. Ever. Okay, next we get to Jebla, which is a seaport, so it means anybody can attack it from any other seaport. Asset replacement, still doing some things. It does have this amphitheater, which is very nice. Other than the upside down and tilted stuff. I know Jebla is very loved in Northern. It's just got a very unique feel. It's actually one of the hardest garrisons to take, because there's only one entrance. So you have to go through this gate, which makes it very difficult to take. And I think the flag is even kind of hard to access. Yeah, the flag's all the way over here. Yeah, I think Jebla is going to be our first S tier for its strategic value. I think aesthetically it's just A, but because its strategic value is a seaport and how easy it is to defend, Jebla is going to be a S tier. Really nice. Next we got Mahaliba Castle. More floating stuff. God, there was not nearly as much asset replacement problems in the other Levants. I don't think Belides has gotten to this Levant yet as far as correcting. So for anybody watching, we just replaced all the assets in the game with new PBR assets. So like this is an old asset below and this is a new asset above. They're not all replaced, but a bunch of them were. And the asset replacement script sometimes messes up. We have to manually fix it, so we haven't gotten to manually fixing all of them. So sometimes they're floating or off place. Like you can see some of these new models, like here, they just look really nice. Here we have Aliba. Now, this bridge over here really does enhance the experience. As well as this tower. I'm not a huge fan of that tower in general. But the bridge is very cool. Little things like that are great additions. It's a stronghold. Nothing really too exciting. I do think it's just like barely not an A. I think it's our first B tier. I just think that the castle's a little bland. Now the bridge over here is cool. I don't know what could get it up to an A tier, but maybe more stuff going on in this gulch, like a little, maybe a quarry here would be really cool. But yeah, I think that's holding it back from A tier. The Maliba, where are you? It's gonna be B tier. Next, we have Al Hafa Laudacia. There's a cool little, like, thing going on over here. Yeah, this is where the seaport for Jebla spawns. So that's one of the cooler areas we added recently. I love this. I love these little whatever you call that. Not really a peninsula, but like a bay. Now we're in Laodicea. Cool little camp out here. Awesome fishing village. Really cool. Nor some of the floating models. Those will be fixed. Yeah, actually, the other ones like didn't have nearly as big of a problem with these, so he just hasn't gotten to this one yet. Laodicea is really cool for Fortress. I really like it. God, there's a ton of float. Wow. We barely saw any in the others. Well, we'll just have to do our best. Evaluate it. I'm sorry those got into the live game. Really nice and awesome fishing village touch. Like, that's just really gorgeous to look at right there. And look, there's even a roaming NPC named Barkat. I do think this is S tier. I think it's low S. Where is Laodicea? I think it's low S. Like, the floating models would obviously make everything a lot worse, but I'm giving it a pass. Very nice. Very nice. Next, we have Alhatha. High A max. Yeah, that might be fair. Probably not strategically important enough. Yeah, we got to scale it at some point. We have to make it relative. That's fair. Alhatha. Kind of just a round tower. Not a ton going on, although I do like sort of the camp and the outlet lay around it. This is actually very strategically important position. Or somewhat, actually. Not. I think Gorentas is much more. But it's an important position. I don't know what to rate this one. I feel like it's a B. Yeah, I think B is fair. There's some cool stuff going on. I think you could add like a cooler things going on around it, and you could really get it up there. Alhatha. Oh, it's the first one. Yeah, I would say it's be a little bit better than Malib. No, worse. B tier. Next, we're gonna go to Hacienda. How's everybody's day going? Having fun gambling those fake coins? Here we go. We have Hacienda. I don't really like this one that much. I do like the farm nearby. It just does seem a little bleak and barren around. I get that it's a desert, so it's very hard to pull that off. It is a fortress. It feels like some more should be going on here. Yeah, it does feel like it needs some walls. At least wooden palisade walls. I think wooden palisade walls would make this an A tier. I'm not sure if we're quite at our first C tier. There's a camp up here. I think there's some cool stuff on top of the hill there, if I recall correctly. IIRC. Okay, this isn't part of that territory, I guess. Oh, I got teleported further away. Next, we have Alanus. recently upgraded with these wooden walls. It is a stronghold. Oh, I need to rank that last. I think that is the first C tier. Hasania Hatya. Make another. I'm gonna have to increase the cooldowns on those games if you guys are getting addicted to them. That's not the intention. I literally thought it just once in a while people would do them if they were bored, but it's like constant. I do think this is like okay. I think it's probably low C as far as Altenews. It's just like so much less interesting than the other ones. Gambling's not good, kids. I don't know why. Maybe I shouldn't have turned those on. Maybe you should just get points for participating in chat. Goran toss. Pretty mediocre. Not much going on. It's very strategically important, but not much going on. I think this is just like a C tier. Maybe our first D tier. I think it needs some work. I think it needs some work. There's a... It's so strategically important, and it is near an Infernum zone. Maybe I'll move it into C, but that's kind of generous. I'm flying through the tree. Ah, I got stuck. Oh. This is a cool Infernum zone. I like it. Has it been 10 minutes yet, or did I do the speed run in under 10? Oh god, we have a lot left. Alright. Point complaining, let's just go. This is a huge this is a huge piece of... This is like a huge The garrisons in northern part of Northern Levant have so much distance between them, it's crazy. But we'll kind of see why. This pass is pretty sick. Our zoos along the coast is like really beautiful. It could be made even better with just a little bit of terrain and level design work. It could be made even cooler. Not bad, it's beautiful. It just could be made better even. And here's Narsu's guard tower. This needs some terrain work, I'm going to be honest. But it's a nice little addition along the way. Or that's actually Oceanside Village. This is Ursu's guard tower. Wow, there needs to be some fixes. Here we are at our Sue's. Added some wooden walls. It's very hard to take because of the walking distance. It's like impossible to take. Has some defensible walls. It's cool. Like visually, it could be much better. Especially just like the geographic element. Like it just could be a lot cooler than it is. But it's not bad. I think it's A tier. I don't think visually it's good enough to be S. Cave? Want me to look at the cave? Alright. Alright, I'll rank... Yeah, it does have a pretty impressive cave. Actually has rocks in it. Which is nice. Although this technically isn't Arceus, guys. This is Salquin. So... I guess it's half Arceus, half Salquin. The cave complex is pretty neat. I've never been a fan of this, but a little bit too weird. Yes, I remember the mushroom cave. How do I escape? Now we're actually trapped. Okay, the cave complex is insane. Literally trapped. Okay, now I'm on the other side. Like a labyrinth. Very nice. The cave is nice. Where's the ravine? Mushroom Cave was a little too fantasy. What ravine? Here? Oh, yeah. Maybe it is S tier. I think the town just needs work. I think it could be low S. There is this like little ravine, which is really cool. I like this. Yeah, the ravine does make it dial up a notch. And the cave. It's the peripherals that make it S tier. It's not the garrison itself, because the garrison itself is probably just an A or a B tier. Like, there's really not much going on in the town itself. It could be improved. Like, I feel like this is where you should have 15 town buildings, but... and make this into bigger city, but maybe not. Arceus could go low S. Thermopylae of the Levant. Arceus used to be Pendragon Clan's main base. What happened, bud? This is the newest garrison in the game. Backgrass Castle Ruins. I actually helped make this garrison. But it had a lot of improvements since. The stronghold. Actually looks really nice. I designed these two entryways over here. And then, like, kind of going around, so you have to loop back around the fortress to get up. Yeah, I like the strong. What do you guys think in the chat about Backgrass Castle Ruins? And also, by the way, it's got these additions on the sides. It's got these These are the castle ruins themselves, where the spawn is. Then we have the overlook. Yeah, I think it is S. Looks very defensible.
Did they forget Backrash Castle Ruins?
Looks like they forgot Backgrass. Very sad. Did they? It's new, so it's possible they forgot it. Well, we'll put an S tier. Ambon, will you send me the image and I can upload it onto the tier? Here, I'll take a picture of it for you. Add the label and I'll pop it in there if you send it back. Next we have Salquin, I think. How high does this barrier go? God. I'm so high up in the sky. Infinite barrier. Alright, let's get back down. Whee! See if I can beat. Let's see how quickly I can type. Oh! Saved myself. Almost died there. Cool little farm. This garrison kind of feels like Mongolia. It's just like in the middle of nowhere. There are some trees. It's meant to be a little arid. I think, like, you know what would be cool in Salquin if there was just a ton of farms. There's just like farming central. That'd be sick. Because there's not a ton going on. I do like open plains. It's actually kind of fun to have open plains. Like, not everything needs to be busy, but I do think some farms would be nice. Because it is grassy. Salquin, I'm a fan of the open garrisons, and like seeing those mountains in the distance is pretty sick. I do think it's a B tier. I think A would be too generous. I think it needs a little bit of something around it. Salquin is gonna be high B. Cave. I didn't know about this cave. Oh, it's just a little cave. Has some rocks in it. You know what? It's better than all the caves that have nothing in them. Abandoned desert tower. The name was Backrash Castle Ruins, the one that you missed. There's an abandoned desert tower out here. There's actually several. As we head towards Gila. This is a desert garrison, guys. So the judgment should just be based on... this is one of the coolest areas to fight in. I know this might be controversial. I do think this is A tier. I think it's really cool having this open desert feel. Fighting, like, walking all this distance. I actually think it's kind of cool. I know a lot of people will cringe and say it's not cool, but I think it's kind of awesome to walk across giant deserts. Here's what would make it S, is if we could actually get some better desert ambient. and like sand blowing and some cooler effects, that would be cool. What was that called? Where are we? Gila Camp. I think it's A tier. Nuke Southern Levant. Good idea. Next, we're heading to Sarmata Point. Yeah, Sarmata. Kind of a weird little thing just out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if it accomplishes much. These walks are so crazy. Look, man, I like the open desert feel. I know that's just my prep. I love the desert. So I actually think it's a good rating. I don't quite like Sarmata as much. Like, for a stronghold, this is just, like, crazy. There's nothing here. At least put a tower or something. There's literally nothing. They should have at least thrown a tower down. So I think Sarmata doesn't quite have the same charm. Yeah, I think you gotta go D tier for Sarmata. Not terrible. It's not F, but it is not good. Go back to Gila Camp. This makes me want to fight, like, in a garrison battle in Northern, but the freaking assassins never declare war on anybody. They never get into any battles. So I can never join them because it'd be boring and just be sitting around all day. We used to have fights with the Byzantines in the Northern Levant. The assassins and the Byzantines would fight, and it was epic. And there were epic Northern Levant battles in these open plains. I went to one of the desert towers, Andrew. I'm going to go back and see more. What, the hidden library? Is this for Avatar reference? Okay, we'll go check out the hidden library. Ooh. It's literally an Avatar The Last Airbender reference. I just watched this episode 2 days ago. Watching the series over. Guys, make sure to leave a like on the stream on YouTube. We're at 13 likes. We will be doing a giveaway. Oh, Hidden Desert Library. Doesn't have any books in it, and it's got an invisible barrier coming through it. That's cool. I like it. Really neat. Nice work, Andrew. Where did you put the Easter eggs, Ryder? You gotta tell me. I'm pretty sure that Sun Tzu is still... Well, Gila... also has this oasis. I wish these trees would get replaced. Number one priority is for you to fix Sun Tzu, Ryder. Number one priority. Abandoned construction site. I like this. Little stuff like that. Very nice. Quarry up here. Mining camp. Very nice. Next, we're going to Teta ruins. Ryder, you missed the sub in Levant. We raided Masada S tier, of course. Ryder helped me make Masada. Oh, look, it's our good friend, Roblex. Hey, buddy. Okay, Talteta. This is actually one of my favorite areas in all of the regions. It doesn't really do it justice on the from the air, but from the ground level, Talteta is really cool. Really cool. Talteta is sick. Are you Lord of Talteta? That's cool. Talteta's very sick. I actually think Talteta's S tier. It's my favorite one so far. I really like Talteta. Cool little outskirts. Are you talking about Masada Rider? Yeah, I think the terrain could be use a little work as well. Datica Mosque, very nice. And now we're at Datica, which I like a lot as well. Definitely putting it into A tier. I just really like these open plainsy ruins with like some trees and just a really cool ruined features. It just like seeing assassins come in between these pillars and stuff is just always really fun. Datica's very nice. Next, we have Murat al-Numan. Pretty basic garrison. I do like the ruins nearby. Not a ton going on. I think it's like a solid B tier. Right. And we're going to finally tier There we go. Backcross is finally there. We put Backcross at S. Where are we right now? Rat al-Numan. I think it's just a B tier. Nothing really to write home about. All right, let's wrap up the assassin garrisons. 10 minutes, you say? We're almost done. Cool Roman temple ruins. Next, we're going to Murata camp. Not much to say really about this garrison. It is strategically important. Oh no, the bandits captured Roblex. How could you let them steal an assassin garrison? That's really shameful. This is probably one of the most lacking garrisons right now. Rada. I think it's just a little better than Sarmata, but it needs some. Next we have Al Rusafa, which connects to Masyaf. Which is, of course, the assassin side base, curiously enough. Alright, I mean, I like the trees and I like the location. Kind of being backed up against these mountains. Does have this cave. Nice. Does this go down anywhere? Not really. Down here. So cool. Very cool. Oh. Lunch is ready. I do like it. I think it's A tier. I mean, like, I just like it. I think it's a cool area. It's weird. I do think... No, it's definitely low A. I think... Yeah, it's probably low A. I do think the ones on the coast are a lot more interesting sort of geologically, but this is still quite an improvement over a lot of the southern ones. Even some of the central ones, honestly. Yeah. Teleport to Jar Jar Naz. Jar Jar. All right. We're at Jar Jar Binks camp. The best Star Wars character. Roblex, you know what you need to do? You need to go through and fix all these freaking floating models and stuff that's off place. Mercenary outpost. This is a Infernum zone. One of the cooler ones. Needs more rocks. I think a couple more caves. Expanding the caves would be really nice. Access to the Infernum zone is huge. That's very important. Definitely want to keep an eye out when you're near an Infernum zone. I think Jar Jar Naz, like, it's just alright. I mean, it's probably like a C tier, low C. it is interesting. Like the Seljuks are really like the only adversary in northern Levant that ever like attack anybody. The other people are just really passive and do alliances. There's like barely any wars up here anymore. It's all in southern. So here's Telefar. It's all peaceful until the Mongols show up, man. Nice Roman amphitheater. This is a cool touch. This definitely brings this garrison up a bit. Except it's not in this garrison's proximity. So I think Telefar needs some work. I'm going to put it in D. Oh, wow. City of Hama. First city we've seen in a while. Northern's pretty desolate, population-wise, especially on this side. Cool city. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Not a ton going on around it. We got a ruined fortress up there. I'll go check it out. I do like the mosque in here, though. And the church. I think that's really cool. Having those in these areas are really nice. No interior. You know what we need is more mosques interiors. I feel like that'd be good. Now we're coming up on the ruined fortress. Very nice. Like it's got an oasis. With some dead trees. Abandoned. Yeah, I think Hama could go high A. High A for Hama is appropriate. Let us know in the chat what tier list you guys would like to see. Definitely open to ideas. Oh, cool. This is a really cool idea to use these 3D models and scale them up. I like this a lot. I haven't seen this since this was done. This is all Salamia. I really like this. It's like a lot of fun to defend. I like it. I think this is just like a very creative Okay, one. I think I'm gonna put it into S. S tier for Elsa Maya. I was not expecting this. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Very pleasantly surprised by that. Winter Waffle says, do it. Not emotes, weapon skins, Burnham zones. All those are good. I'd be willing to do all those. Now we have Hajj Camp. I like this farm out here. You know, this has some character. This could have been just another fucking tower in the middle of nowhere, but there's some character here. I like the bunched up trees on the grassy areas. Oh, this one's a little excessive. I think this one has character, man. Hajj has character. I was expecting a lot worse on these Seljuk garrisons. I'm pleasantly surprised. Imagine if Southern Levant's southern garrisons looked like this. This might be another S tier. This is really nice. This is really nice. I really like this. I really like this. Hajj Camp is also going to get an S tier. I think Hajj Camp is awesome. Let's see how we top it off. Somebody went in and updated all these garrisons, man. I'm seeing these for the first time. Like, this is totally new to me. It almost makes it really exciting to see. I've not been over here since this was done. When these were first made, these were not like this. This is really cool. I don't think this one is quite S tier, but this one is still very nice. And I'm like pleasantly surprised that the Seljuks actually have garrisons that look nice. I kind of just thought they would just have bad garrisons. Very nice, you know, very nice. I'm gonna give this A tier. Yeah, A tier for Honoria. A tier's getting lit up. A lot of good garrisons here, man. I don't know, did we do Al Rastan yet? I don't remember. Okay. Al Rastan. Tiny little village. In the middle of the desert. Plundered caravan. Saw the amphitheater, which was really cool. I think this is like a low C. The amphitheater's cool. This could use some more work. Seljuks have strong garrisons, which is why they put such a long resistance in the ACA Seljuk War. Interesting lore. City of Homs. Very nice. It's amazing these maps load it all. Just be honest. Homs is really cool. I like Homs. I think we could use some more models to put in the desert that would help. I don't know about the rocks on the sand. That doesn't really look good. I think this is like a low A tier Homs. Now we're in Rapla. Low A tier for Homs. Next we have Rabla. Very nice. I like its position on a hill. I think that's really cool. I think it's very nice to look at. I think this is another A tier for Rabah. Oh, Homs does have the CL teleport. That's true. Strategically, it's very important. Actually, it needs to be moved up. I'll put it higher A tier. I can't put it in S tier. I just don't think it's got enough creativity in it. But definitely higher A tier for sure. Rabah, I'm also going to put in A tier. Maybe slightly below Homs. And St. George's. I think Rabah is very nice. Hawash. This is cool. It's kind of like Datica. Like a B-Tech Datica. Or Telteta, rather. I like it. I think it's okay. Is there a cave? Let's check out the surrounding. Got a graveyard. There's a cave somewhere. Oh, here we go. With nothing in it. Okay. Yeah, this is B tier for sure. Awash is B tier. Only 2 left. Al Jirah Jetty. Wow. I kind of appreciate this in the same way I appreciate Monreale in Sicily. It just doesn't execute enough. Like, if it was surrounded by more agriculture, it'd be really cool. I like the open, spread out, like, city. I kind of like that. When there's walls, I like it clumped up. When there's not walls, I kind of like it spread out like this. But this is not executed the way it needs to be. Like, there should be way more farms. So I think this is low C, probably D, honestly. D tier. No, C. It's too... D's too low. D is too low. But it does need some improvement. And I'm just more disappointed at how good it could look. But D is too low for how it looks now. It still looks okay. Last Garrison. Here we go. Said Al-Basil. So cool water features near this one. I like this little fishing dock. Let's say there's like water right here. It's cool. Like, I do think when you compare this to what was the Seljuk one, Hajj Camp, this like falls very short. But I think C tier is appropriate. Maybe low B. Yeah, I think low B. That Al-Basil low B. Okay. Guys, that only took an hour and 5 minutes. Other ones were taking like 2 hours, so that's pretty good improvement. I speed run these tier lists. So, do you agree with the tier list? Let me know in the comments or in the chat. Okay. Hey. Full time. One vote for yes. I have to say, Sicily was number 1. Northern Levant number 2, although they're very close. Central Levant and then Southern as far as best garrisons. Everybody agrees. Wow. Pretty good. I should close it before somebody says no. Alright, I'm closing it. Perfect. I did perfect with my Northern. I did perfect. Very good. Alright, guys. We're going to take a break from the stream. We'll probably be back this afternoon. Hope you guys have a good one. Tune back in later. Let's do a giveaway before we leave. Not with that attitude, you won't. All right. Everybody's entered. We only got 6 entries. Ego's going for broke. He's bidding as many tickets as he can. Remember, guys, you don't have to spend all day spamming in chat. You can just give 1 TTS donation. For $1, we'll give you 1,000 Credenzio coins. If you do $3, you'll get 3,000 plus a custom little funny thing will come up. There's custom TTS stuff at $3, $5, $10, $15, $20, and $50. So if you leave a little cool, funny TTS, you could say something funny. You can call me Goofy. You say I got a grandpa outfit on. Whatever you want. As long as it's not blatantly racist or absurd. Sounds good, Waffle. I appreciate it. All right, we are going to close the timer. And the winner is Ego. His bet paid off. Ego's bet paid off. He bet 15. By golly, he figured it out. I am overdue on doing some giveaways, guys. I've got about 10, 15 names. I just haven't gotten to it. So make sure, be patient, I'll be getting to it soon. Peace out, guys. See you guys later. Ending. Goodbye.